What's going on, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood web developer back at it again with another tutorial, and today we're going to be looking at a couple of different tools to help you figure out why your website's running so slow. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and spin that web. Okay, so the tools we're going to be looking at today are Pingdom and GTMetrix. Now, they both do roughly the same thing, but they go about it in a little bit different ways. So we'll take a look and see how each of them analyzes it and how we can improve our sites based off of the information that they give us. So let's take a look at a site here. I'll go ahead and refresh this, and you'll notice it's gonna take a little bit. Still going, still going. Still going. You can see why this site needs a little bit of help. Okay, finally we're getting some loading, and is it gonna finish? It says it's finished, but it didn't load whatever this image is. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So you can see that this site needs a little bit of help. There are quite a few things going on with this site, but this could definitely be improved upon. So let's go ahead and grab the link for the site. We'll just hit Control-C to copy, and then we'll go back to GTMetrix, and we'll paste our link in, and then simply click Analyze. And then GTMetrix is going to kind of go over the site and see what's slowing it down and how it can be improved. While that's actually running, I like to go into Pingdom as well and run a test from them. For them, you can actually choose the closest server to you. I'm just going to choose San Francisco, and then go ahead and click Start Test. Sometimes there's a queue and you have to wait, but hey, it's free, so we can't complain. All right, our GTMetrix report is just about done. There it is. Okay, so the site has an F. That is not what you like to see. I mean, the scores are subjective, but some of the information, is really important. Like if we take a look at our load time here, 8.6 seconds. That's simply unacceptable. Google algorithm works out that if your page doesn't load in less than 3 or so seconds, you're really going to be falling down the search engine results page, which is the opposite of what you want to do when you want to sell lighting equipment. So let's take a look at what GTMetrix is trying to tell us. Okay, so right off the bat, we have serve scaled images. What that means is that the images that are being rendered on the website are a different size than what the initial image is uploaded as. So if we look here, this image is 300 by 300 pixels, but the CSS turns it into 103 by 103. So that's going to affect file size, which affects load time, which is part of the reason why this site's having problems. I mean, you can see kind of the laundry list of images that are in here. That just keeps going. The next problem is that the images aren't optimized. So they're not compressed, and there's quite a bit of file reduction size that could happen if they losslessly compress these pictures, which if you look at some of my other tutorials, you'll know exactly how to do that. To fix that, it would just be a matter of going through each image on the server, either resizing it in the case of the serve scaled images or optimizing it in these cases. In any of the cases, you can simply click on the link that they have there, and it'll pull up the image that it's talking about. So here you can see this textured background needs to be optimized and things of that nature. So that's one tool. The other one, Pingdom, can see our results. It didn't even render the images, so that's not good. File size, it's saying about the same, 3.8 megs, 4 megs, pretty close. Pingdom I like better for the load time results because it's typically more consistent than GTMetrix. So I would say this site's not as bad as what GTMetrix is giving it, but it still could be improved. 3.5 seconds. I'm guessing if we ran a couple more tests, we'd see a 5 and maybe a 4 in there as well. But we can still take a look and see how it can be improved. The main thing that I like to do is go down here to this file requests area. And then I actually like to sort not by load order, but by load time. And then uncheck this rising. And you can see which of the files associated with the site are taking longest in holding up the page render. So it looks like we've got the code file itself. We've got some Ajax here, more code JavaScript. This JavaScript right here is the layer slider. So that's a plugin that they're running. It's a WordPress site, and that is probably what's running that hero image. I'm guessing that there's a bit of a slideshow and it's just not wanting to load. Or it's just a regular hero image done with probably something like Revolution slider or something like that, and that's just loading poorly. And if we take a look at the next page of results, we'll see here we've got some images, and it gives you kind of a nice little waterfall of the load time as well. So based off of the information I'm seeing here, I would take a look and see if there's something we can do to adjust the plugins, because there's quite a few of them that are being loaded, and that's a big chunk of why this site isn't doing well in terms of rendering. The other thing would be to obviously serve scaled images. That's a super easy fix. You just pull the images into Photoshop or whatever image program you have, resize them, re-upload them to the server, and you're done. And then optimizing images, which is a different process, but like I said, I've covered that in another video already. And that pretty much wraps it up for this tutorial, guys. If you combine the information in this one with the information in my JPEG and my PNG optimization technique videos, you should be pretty well set on getting your site running smoothly. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. And for more tips and tricks, please be sure to subscribe. We'll see you next time.